How my loves, I'm a wave and then I'm switching it. Okay, welcome back to the Starscartel channel. If you don't know, I'll start. The message I heard is you know someone. The scripture comes from Jeremiah 13 and 10. This evil people which refuse to hear my words, which walk in the imagination of their heart and walk after other gods to serve them and to worship them, shall even be as this girdle, which is good for nothing. God said for somebody that there is a group. Oh, buddy just flew out. Somebody could get some money. Baby, God said for somebody that there is somebody that think that they have everything under wraps and they have everything under a notch and they have everything under control and they gonna do this and this is gonna happen and then they gonna do this and that's gonna happen and then this is gonna happen. God said, I just feel like this is somebody they feel like they gonna be able to block you from this, that, and the third. They gonna be able to block this. They gonna be able to block that. I almost feel like somebody is trying to block you from having a relationship, from finding love, from being what? Somebody don't want you to be in a relationship. Somebody don't want you to be married. They want you to be single. They want you to be lonely. God said, no, you already know somebody. Whoever this is for, the person you gonna end up marrying, you already know them. You're not finna just marry some random person off the street. It's not gonna be a situation where you just gonna go out. I'm feeling kind of lonely tonight. Let me go find somebody to get. No, you are going to go to the person that you know. You are going to go to someone you know. Or it's going to be a situation where somebody you know is going to come to you. And you're going to get married. And you're going to be with the person that you know. And y'all are going to be married. And it ain't going to be for one day or 1 week or 2 weeks or 1 month. It's going to be y'all are going to be married. It's going to be with the intent of y'all having y'all forever. That's who you going to be with. And that's the message. I don't know. I feel like it might be like maybe somebody is wondering who you would give yourself to. You're going to give yourself to your husband. That's who. And that's it. And that's the message. Thank you guys for watching. And I know that seems weird because we live in a world where I just feel like I am assuming that at this point most men are assuming that most women are sleeping around with everybody at any given point in time for no reason at all kind of weird, disgusting places. And I am shocked and appalled. I am trying to figure out who are these women that are moving like this. Who are these women that are moving like this, bruh? Who are these women that are just somebody can tap on your room door and you opening the door and letting, like, who is moving like this? That all these men think this is okay? Who is moving like this? That men is thinking that, like, I just feel like this is so weird. What even is this message? What even is this message? Well, if you're not going to sleep with me, who you going to sleep with? My husband. Duh. What you mean? Who you thought? 333. I'm confused. Why you confused? I know this ain't for me because I ain't even ain't nobody even talking about, you know what I'm saying? This would be so weird if somebody was praying to God about this, about me, because it would be like, who is this person? Who is this stranger that's sitting around expecting that I'm finna come and pull up on them or I'm finna let them in my house, bro? And why does this stranger, like, that is weird. I'm just like break it down. Why would anyone think that a stranger is going to allow you to come inside of their house? A complete stranger that you don't know from Adam. Why in the world would I let you in my house? Why in the world would I sleep with you? And why in the world would you think I would? Now I get it. If it's a situation where you see If this somebody got a rotating door, they always got some man coming in and out and in and out and in and out and in and out. I mean, I could understand why you would assume that. But if you see somebody always at home by themselves, minding their business, not talking to nobody, like if it is somebody over there, they really at that house over there, or they're at that apartment over there, they not really at that house, they not really at that apartment, they don't even know them, they're not acknowledging them, they not looking at them, they ain't even come outside while they were there, because they are not entertaining anybody. They are not entertaining anybody. They're not entertaining anybody but their husband. And those women do exist. And I am confused why there are so many men that don't believe, like, have women been cheating like that, bro? And what's shocking to me as somebody that has never cheated is why? What is going on? I am really trying to understand. I'm trying to understand. I want to understand what will make a man look at somebody. I'm saying, let me use myself as an example. I walk around with my natural hair, bro. I'm obviously and clearly not I'm not a prostitute. I'm not a stripper. I'm not the kind of girl that is dropping it like it's hot for no money or nothing like that. I'm clearly and obviously not. I literally walk around with my hair thrown on top of my head all day, and long dress, big old dresses all day. And if I do decide to wear some shorts, it's because it's hot. It's not because I want attention, or it's not because I want some man that I don't even know attention, bro. If I decide to dress like it's because I want to look good for my man. And that's it. I'm being real honest. I will get jazzed up for my man, though. I will, for my man. But I'm not finna sleep around with no random person. And I'm confused as to how many women is really moving like this today. Is it like we must be in hell, bro? Let me know. We gotta be in hell. Is everybody prostitutes? We gotta be in hell, because that sounds like Satan domain. So why is it that men are thinking that it's okay to tap on somebody's window and force their way in their house then? We gotta be in hell, bro. And if you don't want to accept the fact that you have already passed on and you are already in hell, then please riddle me why men are moving like this. Please riddle me why it is being allowed. Please riddle me why nobody's talking about it. Please riddle me why it keeps carrying on. We gotta be in hell. For anybody to think that with their brain that makes sense, if you want to be with somebody, be intimate with somebody so bad, why don't you just go to a bar and meet somebody? Why in the world would you try to break in somebody's house and force them, knowing good and well they don't want you? Why are you that desperate? It's women everywhere. I'm just trying to understand. I'm just trying to understand. You know what I'm saying? And I get it. You know what I'm saying? Like, in reality, maybe this is somebody you're very attractive, but I just feel like this is desperate. Like, you could pay for it. If you want a prostitute, go find one. I know I ain't no prostitute. So it ain't going to be no situation where you trying to tell me you gave somebody that is, they fooled you. You better go and see them about your money, because they lied to you. If I was you and you was me, I wouldn't take that lightly that they lied to you and told you that I was a prostitute, because I am not a prostitute. I'm not a prostitute today. I ain't gonna be one tomorrow. I ain't gonna be one next week, and I ain't gonna be one next month. And that's period. You need to get a refund. You need to get a refund. You better get ready for the fight of your life. Or you can go ahead and get a refund and go and buy somebody else. Because I'm not for sale. Like I said. And you know what I'm saying? And if this was for me, breaking and entering, I'm calling the police and I'm protecting myself. And it should never be a situation where a stranger have a key. How you got a key? What's really going on? Who gave you a key to this house? And just because you got a key don't mean they give you the right to put your hands on me. It don't give you the right to touch me, and it don't give you the right to be here. Because once again, how you get a key? Baby, it is some real creepy people out here. God says somebody is some creepy people out here that's just sitting around plotting and planning and plotting and planning. And you know, some things is not. I get it when you just like somebody, but everybody don't move like that. And you can't get mad just because somebody don't move the way you want them to. You cannot get mad just because, like, I really find this message so offensive because, long story short, this is a man that is sitting around looking at a woman that is clearly not a whore and thinking that she should be a whore and that he's going to force her to be a whore. There, I said it. It is disrespectful. Absolutely disrespectful. Absolutely no signs, hints, or clues that this woman is a whore, but he want to try to force her to be a whore because that's what he wants. Sick and disrespectful, and think it's gonna go the way he wanted to. Anyways, that's the message. God said, I know, you know, like, this is crazy, yo. And I know it's some people that's racist and they assume women that is a certain, that they just sleazy, you know what I'm saying? Because the music and because the TV shows and because of this. Let me tell you about life and how I am not a thought. I am not going to bust it open for you. You're not welcome to come over here and do nothing to me. And if you try, it's going to be a fight. And you going to jail. Because the way I see it, I ain't asked you to come over here. And you forced me. I'm going to the hospital. Baby, the whole 9 yards. Because you forced me. And I didn't want you to. And I didn't want you to. And it ain't no situation where somebody else can tell you and give you the okay to touch me because I am 34 years old. You don't have no right to touch me. I don't want you to touch me. I'm nobody's slave. I don't belong to nobody. I ain't no prostitute. Ain't no situation. The only person I will belong to is my husband and my Father in heaven, and that's it. And if you ain't one of them, find the nerve and the audacity to find something else to do. The nerve and the audacity to find something else to do. And I cast any curses or hexes right back to where it came from because everything I said is true. I ain't nobody's slave. I don't belong to nobody. I ain't no prostitute. And I'm not finna sleep with nobody just because they pop up out of nowhere. It's going to be a fight. And that's what God said. And you going to jail. And that's what God said. Thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Peace.